YouTube. If you're noticing this outfit or this shirt again, it's because this is my second video for today. So I wanted to do something fun today. I wanted to do a story time about the craziest college party that I've probably ever been to. And I'm going to do 2 or 3 parts of this story just to give different perspectives, because I had a group, it was 3 friends, so 4 of us in total. And all 4 of us, had a crazy experience at that party. Like, it was like the Twilight Zone, like the Bermuda Triangle of all parties. So I'm gonna, that's gonna be fun for me, but I'm gonna bring all of my friends on the channel and try to get them to tell their side of the story of like what happened. One of my friends might not remember that much, but yeah, I'm gonna change their names. And then so I'm just gonna use fruit. Let me see who's who. Peaches, mango, pineapple. Peaches, mango, and pineapple. So me, peaches, mango, and pineapple, we're going to a college party. We went to school in New York, and it was gonna be like any other party. We really were just like a group of girls who really like to have fun. We wasn't really thinking about like niggas too heavy. We wasn't really worried about guys. Like, they was there. They was there, but we really minded our business. Like, we really wasn't really worried about them. So anyway, our school was like really big in that area, so like we would get a lot of outside people who didn't even go to the school, who went to all different schools, or even if they weren't in college at all. But we would have a lot of people come and flock to our school for like events and stuff like that. So this is our sophomore year, because I'm younger than them, but I graduated a year early. So it's our sophomore year in college, and you know, we're just having fun, living it up. This was just gonna be like another one of those events. I brought up Spring Fest because I had met a guy at the Spring Fest. Like, he pulled up on me in his Benz. And he hopped out and was like, you know, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And me and him were like really, really cool. We was really cool. So me and the guy were really cool, and we was getting to know each other. And so he had some fly, like his friends is really fly. And so we was like, oh, come to the party with us. And it may have been like one of the last parties of the semester. So we was like, oh, come to the school, come to our party. And so they was coming with us. And so when they came to the campus, all the other girls on campus was like, because they look good, you know. And so me and my friends, we always got together in in Pineapple's room. We always got together in Pineapple's room, and we kind of got ready together. We did our makeup together, and it was always like really fun. We were all really, really close. So the night goes on, and the guy gets there. I'm gonna call the guy 3000. I'm gonna call him 3000. So 3000 gets there with his cousins. And mind you, 3000's cousin was talking to Peaches. So 3000 has a cousin. The cousin is talking, I don't like him no more, so we didn't want to give his ass a name. But cousin is talking to Peaches. I'm talking to 3000, and then my other friends, like, they just did a party, have fun, and have a good time. So we get to the party or whatever. And so me and Peaches had like a weird dynamic. Like, we were really, really close, and we got close like really, really fast, because I had went through something like traumatic in the beginning of the semester. So she kind of like held me down, and so we were like this, and like we did everything together. But I was also getting really, really close with Mango and Pineapple. So she was like very territorial over me. So like, as I'm cuffing up with 3000, she's like coming in the middle, and I'm not taking it personal, because like she was just kind of territorial, and that was her thing back then. But it wasn't like offensive. It was just kind of like, girl, that's just Peaches. So all three of us is like locked in arms. We're going to the party, and we used to always, I can't say
tonight we're getting fucked up.
We drank, but we had libations. We would get lit before. I just say we got lit before, and we would always have mad fun. So we standing in line getting to the party, and Mango is chilling. Peaches is with me and the boy. Like, we, all three of us is a couple. Like, we sister wives. And then Pineapple is in the back, and she's drinking jungle juice. She just getting lit in the line, and I'm like, girl, we was already lit upstairs. What you doing? And she's like, no, I'm good. So fast forward, we get into the party. It's lit. I feel like I got 3,000 there. We all look cute. We all look good. We about to turn up, and we really were just like wine, pelt waist. We really were just what I hear. We wasn't worried about being cute. We would always have mad fun, and it was always like everybody always showed us love. So it really was like some of the best times of my life, honestly. So we get to the party, and mind you, like I said, Pineapples was getting lit in the line, drinking everybody bottles. She drinking jungle juice. And so I peep around the corner. It's not even like 10 minutes into the party, and her bang, she always had like a swoop. Her bang is laid flat. Her bang is laying flat on her forehead, and because she's sweating so much, and everybody knows like when you drink liquor, you know, you like your body temperature rises, you go up. She's sauced, and she's like, I just need some mint gum. And I'm like, girl, gum is not gonna do it for you right now. I thought she was just, because we would get lit a lot, but I thought that she was just like, borderline. I thought she was gonna make it. So I'm talking to Peaches and Mango, and I'm like, y'all, please keep an eye on her, because mind you, like, yes, Peaches was talking to the cousin, but they were like just getting to know each other. So I kind of felt responsible for the guys, because they didn't know that many people, and they really were cool, and they was like respectful. So it was like holding on to us and staying like around us, because that's the kind of guys that they were. Like, they really were cool and respectful, and they just was like, you know, they was rocking with us. So I was just, you know, checking on them or whatever. So we try to get Pineapple some gum, and we try to get her some water, because at this point it's like clear that like she is sauced. Like she's almost KO'd in this party. So we're dancing, having fun. All of a sudden, Pineapples disappears, and so I'm like, I think somebody tapped me on the shoulder or something, and they're like, oh, Pineapples is in the bathroom throwing up.
Oh, snap!
And I'm like, so I call Mango, and I'm like, Mango, I gotta hold these people down out here, and I'm gonna be swapping with you. I'm gonna go in and out of the bathroom. Can you just check on her? So Mango goes and checks on Pineapples in the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, that's covered. So then I go back to the boys, we're entertaining them. And so the party is going on. Me and I'm checking on Pineapples, and checking on I'm checking on Mango, because she's checking on Pineapple. And she's like, listen, you got people out there, like, go ahead. She'll be all right. And so I'm thinking like she's all right. When I come back into the bathroom like one more time, she's completely stretched out on the bathroom floor.
No, my bad. I'm
throwing up, but she's like Ebony that just went to Junior's party. She's like stretched out like that. And so I'm like, oh my God, no, she didn't do this. And she's like completely blacked out. Now, mind you, we had what's called a dry campus. If you ever lived on campus, you know a dry campus means that you're not supposed to have any alcohol on campus, even if like you're over 21. And so we had school, you know, public safety, and public safety are basically like, I want to call them security guards, but they're not like police. So they're kind of like in between. It's like your school police. And so we trying to make sure that like they were very on top of things, so they could come in the bathroom and know they can't walk in the store. But if somebody's intoxicated, you can be kicked out of school, you could be written up. Like I got written up before because of my friend, and that's another story time, but I need her here because it's her fault. Anyways, so we're trying to also like watching after her. She's completely blacked out. So Mango is like, yo, go do your thing. I know you have people that you know you kind of entertaining. Just check on me every now and then. So I'm checking on her every now and then. I get back out there. Mind you, Peaches is entertaining the cousin the whole time because she was the reason he was there. So you know, everybody enjoying themselves. They danced with other people, but like I really wasn't heavy on guys like that, so he wasn't my man. I didn't care who he danced with. But even then, like, he kept it very cute. Like he just wasn't that type of guy. So I'm like, you know, go have your fun. I'm dancing, you should dance too. Like, don't wait for me. So anyways, it gets to like a quiet moment, so we all kind of like standing at the back of the party, standing like on the wall, and a song comes on. I think it might have been Soca, and yes, my friend is trendy. Peaches is trendy, but I didn't expect the next thing coming. All I know is, mind you, the cousin is right there, so it's like the cousin 3000 who I was dealing with, and then his other friends. So they're all like lined up on the wall, and we kind of in front of them. So me and her are talking about like Pineapple and Mango. We like, yo, you know, it's kind of fucked up that she in the bathroom by herself. You know, go check on her, blah blah blah. We just talking about it, and she's like, yeah, but you know, they're fine. All of a sudden, she hears a song, and she kind of like stops talking to me, and she just backs her ass up on 3000.
What? What the f did I do to you for you to do that? Nothing. Nothing.
What's good?
Hey.
You're about 2 seconds from me cutting out your tongue.
Wow.
Like, bit over 6:30. You know, the clock hit 6:30. Yeah, she did the busted challenge on him basically, and I'm like I swear you could hear like a record on a needle skip.
No, my bad.
I mean, a needle on a record skip. It was like, I'm looking at her and she's shaking her ass on him. He's like, he just looking uncomfortable. He looking like he don't know what to do. The cousin is like, did she just? Backed her ass up on him, and we all just sitting there looking shocked. I looked at her, and my friends know, like, I'm very cool, I'm very down to earth, but once I'm mad, I'm mad.
Ass been on pause, but I'm finna press play in a motherfucking millisecond.
Don't play with me.
And it's just nothing, like, you might as well just not even talk to me because it's just not gonna be good. So I'm just looking at him like, and I think that she you know, she bust her little wine, but I think that she instantly felt like the heat from both me and the cousin at the same time. And he like, yo, my nigga. He came up to me, he was like, yo, you all right? And I'm like, nah, I'm not all right. So then 3000 woke up to me, he like, oh, I don't know what, he like, I don't know what to do, like, I can ask for that. I'm like, we're good. So I just walk away, and I just walk to check on Mango and Pineapple, and I just leave Peaches sitting there because I'm like, oh, you don't need me because you clearly the entertainment for the group. You just shook your ass on my nigga. So I'm like, steam is coming out of my ears, and so it's just like we was having so much fun. And then things just started to like go left from there. And so I get into the bathroom and I'm telling Mango what happened. I'm like, bro, I'm just telling her. And then I look over in the stall and Pineapple is completely blacked out, like to the point of no return. Like we thought she was deceased in there. and she had on a fur vest. It was just a mess. Like it was a mess. So we trying to get her up because I'm like, at this point we leaving. And so while all of this is going on, did not even realize my phone died because there was so much going on at one time that I wasn't even on my phone, so I couldn't even really pay attention. So I'm not even noticed. I'm thinking like we have to get her to leave, but I don't even know what time it is, so I had no idea like the party was really about to end already. So I'm like, well, Pineapple, Peach, Mango, go take a break. So she's taking a break, but she's like, I'm like, well, go get help too, because we're going to try to stand her up. So we try to stand Pineapple up. And she wakes up a little bit because she was really like out unconscious for some time. So we get her to stand up, and the guy that really liked her, like he came in the girls' bathroom, which is like love. He came in the girls' bathroom and he like helped get her up with me. And so he got one shoulder, I got one shoulder, but we're also trying to make it look like she's just tired walking out of the party. Because public safety is there, and if she is drunk, she can be put out of school. So we like trying to hold her up, and she's like, everybody is gonna laugh at me. And I'm like, girl, laughing at you should be the least of your worries. Like, I'm so over it. I'm over everything. And I'm like, girl, you shouldn't be crying over no damn. Like, girl, you shouldn't be crying over no damn everybody looking at you, because this whole fucking night is just a mess. So I'm so worried about trying to get Pineapples upstairs with my friends, I completely forget about the niggas that I was entertaining. Then when I finally get in her room, like we get her cleaned up, we get her in her dorm, we get her in her bed, you know, like probably a whole hour has passed by. And so now I'm like, oh shit, my phone is dead. But I really wanted to entertain them. I'm like, well, look, we had a fucked up night, but at least we could still hang out with the boys, because we used to hang out with them like until 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, all right, we can still hang out with them. It'll be cool. My phone is completely dead. I'm like, oh my gosh, ain't no telling where they went. Like, damn. And so I'm just like, then Peaches is trying to talk to me, and I'm like, girl.
No, girl, hey, what's up, girl? Peace, whatever. You know, it's whatever.
You can choke.
I don't have nothing to say to you. Like, when I tell you I was just over her, I was just over her. And I love my friend. Like, we cool. We cool to this day. But when I tell you I was pissed because I just didn't understand the reason. Like, I just thought that was so unnecessary. Like, it was a million niggas in the line that you could have danced with. You just want my nigga. And it was already weird because it was like the sister wife thing going on earlier, but I just took it as like that was her, so it just was like a weird vibe for me. But I was just so pissed off, I couldn't even talk to her, I couldn't even look at her, and I'm just like, yo, y'all good? Y'all good? So I finally get a charger and I turn my phone on, and I'm like looking for 3,000. Like, I'm like, all right, when my phone come on, I'm gonna just call him and just tell him like my friend really was passed out, because he knew. But I don't know, like, he was also very, like, moving forward, I found out, like, he was very insecure. So, you know, looking back, that played a part into it. But he was, like, extremely insecure. And, like, any man who, like, lashes out or something because you're beautiful, or they just assume, like, you on some next because you're beautiful, yeah, he's not the one for you. Like, you're not the one for him, because he can't handle you. Like, you too much. You're not in his category. He's not used to you. So your price is too high. So move right along. But anyway, so I turn my phone on and I'm gonna call him. I look at my messages. He's like, you a clown. You probably left me to be with some niggas. I'm done with you. Lose my number. Then he blocked me. I've never been called, like, I don't play that. Like, I don't play the name calling with niggas. I'm not really into arguing. That's not really my bop. Like, I don't really do the back and forth toxic thing. Like, that's just not my thing. I'm like, what? I never been called a clown in my life. You left me in the party, probably went with some niggas, you a clown. And like, wait a damn minute. I told my friends and like they're crying but I'm not even laughing with Peaches because I'm so pissed off at her. It was just a mess. Like that whole party was a mess, and it started out like so good. We all looked super cute, and it turned into a full-blown mess. Like that was probably the craziest party we ever been to, and so much happened. And I got called a clown. I never been called no damn clown before, so that was just like a crazy story. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get my friends to come give their side of the story because everybody had their own individual. Like Mango was stuck in the bathroom all night. Like she literally had 30 minutes worth of party and she was stuck in the bathroom all night. Peaches felt like, even to this day, she be like, you were so bad at me and I'm so sorry. And Pineapple don't even remember most of the party. She just remember like the very beginning, and then the next day like her fur best band tore up. So I hope you guys enjoy my story time. If you want some more story time, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your Ella Esco. Bye.